rebounds and shot 82% in 4 games with Sigurtam Istanbul in the Turkish TBL League last year. Coach said he'll play a crucial role for the Mustangs this season.
Yeah, Bree, a really tough, big body. I think the college basketball world, Brian, a buzz getting to see his debut on U.S. soil tonight. Here's the starting 5 for SMU. B.J. Edwards had 13 points and 7 boards for the Mustangs last time out. Cario Oquindo coming off a season at Oregon where he averaged 7.2 points per game. And that's Oquindo firing 2 minutes deep into the first half. Driving, it's Polite. Over to Jalen Breath.
Committed to the defensive end, knowing it leads to offense and will lead to wins.
Off the glass and in for Yigitoglu. 3 years in Turkey's first division, priming him for action in the ACC. Boopie Miller. Boopie Miller thought about it from the U. Right back to Miller. Boopie. SMU is on an 11-0 run on the Hilltop. Averaged double figures at their previous stop. Here's Boopie Miller, who came from Wake Forest. Unable to get that one to fall on the second attempt. UNCG needs a bucket desperately. They get it on the flush from Malik Henry.
Here you see him driving baseline, getting the dish inside to the big fella.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Edwards, ball tied up and swept away by the Spartans. Feeding it up top to Henry. Forcing the shot maybe a little bit as it goes off the mark. Harris pulls up, baseline 2. Giles with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Fades back, knocks it down.
They don't have to put in rotations, and then they have size once you get by. So it makes it hard at the rim. Speaking of size, big fella with a fake handoff, puts it on the floor, showing more of his, also competing much more in the defensive end consistently.
Giles, nice give to Donovan Atwell.
Definitely want to be able to create as many of those kind of opportunities as you can get. Great ball movement, great player movement, and then the scoop with one hand. Giles, nasty.
Kendo now back outside. Here's Harris. Harris moves to the middle. Short. UNCG can push the pace. Polite with the left hand.
Well-coached team by Coach Jones.
SMU went on an 11-0 run earlier. UNCG now on an 8-0 run. Giles swatted away by B.J. Edwards. Back up floor. SMU can't capitalize. Edwards goes down that right side of the lane, turns around and hits. We're tied again.
To fuel each other all 40 minutes of the game, and Chris and Brian, I think those EGBs have been working for the team like we just saw tonight.
Saizono trying to get inside, pushing it out to Miles Jones. Short on that attempt. Here's Miller feeding Edwards. Mustangs back ahead. From the basketball, Miles Jones getting whistled.
I mean, that's
in the first half. Yigitoglu working off the left hand, cross there for the follow. Mustang lead trimmed to 2. Edwards looking to extend it. Bounces all around. Yigitoglu there. But SMU a little lower than that. 38% from the field thus far. Nice little finger roll from Kenyon Giles.
But often contested and not completely wide open.
Quick feed to Harris, who gets it in. Working against Saizano. Previously, part of his journey was head coach at Florida Gulf Coast, the last team that UNCG saw in their opener. Miller off the glass and in. Here's Davis. Back to Saizono. Hit every part of the rim and finally falls.
UNCG as they hit 12 in their opener against Florida Gulf Coast. 10 of those in the first half.
Under 2 minutes left in the opening half. Swish. Saizono will take it. Short. 8 seconds left. SMU will look to get one final shot up. Harris, good, with 2 seconds left.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm mad. I felt like I should have been ACC Player of the Week. Averaged 21 points a game, 8 assists, 5.5 rebounds, not to mention 3.5 steals.
Worked so hard to get back and has turned himself into the most consistent inside player for the Spartans. Polite playing some good defense, but Miller now playing with Miller and Yigitoglu on the SMU bench. There's that masked man, Giles. UNC Greensboro back within 3. Giles playing some good D, but on the second chance, it's B.J. Edwards.
Good job by BJ, attacking, being physical, doesn't get it, but gets the quick jump, put back, kind of a breath.
Edwards to Harris with some space. Off the front of the iron, but cleaning things up, it's Traore. Harris pulls up from the free throw line and hits. Facing up Polite, now getting it over to Harris. Harris feeding cross. Atwell looking for space. Picked off by Edwards. Edwards and Atwell. It's B.J. Edwards winning the battle.
You can tell by just the short months he's been here, the other players really look up to him. Said he always has control of the game, and while he may be small at only 6 foot,
create a little more offense in his last 11 minutes.
Boopie back into the game and continues to add to his highlight reel.
Another one of those deflections. Coach Jones wants to know, where are we at with deflections? Something they chart, something they care about, something they preach, paying off.
Polite gets UNCG within 9. Tonight, trying to slow the Mustangs down. Came in tonight, the #1 tempo team in the country, shooting the ball every 12 minutes. 12 seconds, rather. There's the big man from Turkey.
Times tonight, Boopie Miller, one of the best point guards in the country.
I think there have been a lot of text messages sent this evening. You got to get over to ACC Network Extra and check out this young man. How about this guy, too? Panthers, one of 5 wins.
I think you were there for that, right?
Very much blessed to be on the call for that big moment in Mustang volleyball history. Firing from distance, Gorder thought about it. Instead, it's Edwards with another opportunity. Off the mark. Edwards remains at 14. Miller, second chance. Good. And he'll get another chance at the free throw line.
Pace taking his time. Shot fake to get you in the air and a little up and under with the hoop and the arm. He said he was motivated. Felt like he should have been.
And Miller comes down with a rebound. Edwards. Good. 17 for Edwards tonight.
Again, we've talked about how this young man has transformed, rededicated himself to the game, put in the extra work, has the confidence from the staff, and he is playing like it.
Polite. I've misfired a couple of times tonight. This will get better going forward. I'm sure our friend John Little, who will be in the chair next time SMU has a home game, has been doing the same thing. UNC Greensboro looking for points in a hurry.
Well, apart from Greensboro, they'll be much better when, again, they play against competition that's more like size in their conference.
Yigitoglu and the debut and what he is going to mean to SMU's chances at success in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
We have the debut of the full roster.
Yeah. This is what this team is going to look like going forward. And the Mustangs earn an 81-68 win over UNC Greensboro.